Alright, once we have the app and the U-level connected, you're going to see the readings that appear on the U-level screen in the app. There's feet, inches, and tenths of an inch. There's inches and tenths of an inch. Of course, we have centimeters. There's feet, inches, and fractions. And what I like to run with is inches and fractions. Now we're going to go through all of the settings and buttons and what have you that we have on the home screen. You have the compass. As you can see, the compass just orients you before you start a job, and serves an even more valuable purpose once you start recording your readings. We have the compass in all of your readings. It aligns your data up later on, your plots, with existing structures. It's just good to, you just need to know which way is north. Also, along those lines, we have the ability to add photos. So you can take photos of landmarks and existing items on the job site that coordinate with this data that you're seeing now, and it's all saved together. Really makes it easy to line everything up when you're trying to figure a plot out with existing houses and trees and telephone poles and things of that nature. We have the percent of slope button, and this is extremely important to some gentlemen who have to figure the percentage of slope. We also have percent of slope figured into all of your measurement scales. So it's figured in automatically. If you do the readings here, bottom one here, you'll see percent of slope is automatically figured between all consecutive points. If you want to figure percent of slope on just to check a form to see if you've got a form, what you'll do is you'll hit this button, and I'm going to break away now to another short video to show you exactly how this works. Now that percent of slope that you just saw, it's just another one of these really cool things that we do. We have, of course, you've seen me go through with the view readings, and you can email these readings anywhere you want to send them. You would simply type your emails and what have you, and here's the photos that we take that are added for orientation and what have you. And you'd send this just like you'd send any standard email from your phone. Another feature that we have, of course, is we have the range function. Now, in order to use the range function, I'm going to zero the level here, so I'll show you how this is working. You see the range function over here. What the range function does, if you're putting in base grade or something like that, and you just want it level, you can set your 0 point like I just did. As you raise the level, you'll see the range raise. I've got it set at 1 inch, so once we go above that inch, you're going to get a blue light for high. We also have this built into the level. I showed you that in the basic button functions. Of course, you get green when you're within the range. And then if you go below the range, you'll end up, well, I didn't quite go below the range here. You'll end up getting a red indication. I'm going to take this off screen just so you can see it. So you get the little red indication if you go off, if you go below. Now I'll take this back down and re-zero it. I'll just leave it where it is. Okay, we've got frequently asked questions. It's really handy. You're going to have questions. There's a lot of information that goes with this. All you have to do is just tap right down here, and you got the FAQs, you got instructional videos, you got the specifications. All of that is right down here at the bottom. And of course, we have the advanced functions over here. I'll get into that in just a second in another video. I'm trying to keep these videos as short as possible. And we have at the top of the screen here, this takes you into the 3D mapping, which is where all the really cool stuff is starting to happen.